Hello everyone, I'm Jeffepido, and this is Firestorm Part 2. So, our first island went pretty well, I think. I'm looking forward to getting the Awkwardness Inducer online, but this squad does have some fairly important upgrades, I think. Having Ignite should help quite a bit, but I do want Spread Smoke a lot, and also the move upgrades on, Spark and Nimbus Mech. Anyway, let's see. Watchtower does not look too bad, aside from... I don't think Bactro was too hard, actually, but... Candyland, the Scion is the main thing that spooks me. Having multiple mechs that shoot smoke is a good... well, sort of a good counter to Diggers. Maybe not a great counter, since they still end up leaving rocks everywhere and the squad has no flyers. Nautilus, Leapers and anthills are the big problem here. Well, that and it's an island with a lot of cracked tiles with no flyers, but I don't think this one's going to get better, so I may as well get it done. I'll want to be careful which maps I do. This could be worse. Now, the rail layer, I will have to be careful with the smoke. Very fucking careful, since that's a unit and not a building. But... oh, sweet lord, this is gonna be a fucker. At least the rail layer kills things it runs over. So if I go here with Nimbus Mech, I can probably get something done. And, if the Leapers come for me here, I can... yeah, Spark Mech can kill either Leaper straight up. Geyser Mech could just blow a Leaper into the path of the rail layer or kill it. I'll figure something out. Or I'll fail and look like an idiot. Oh, or they could go there. Totally forgot that could happen. Alright, how tough is this ant? Well, that's no good. Okay, but I could, let's see. If I had Nimbus Mech do this, well, that would get the Leaper. Or I could do this, but that would, be a little awkward for Geyser Mech, I guess. But if I do this and damage the Leaper, then... probably I'd have Spark Mech get over here and shoot this Leaper, and Geyser Mech finish off the ant before something stupid happens. Or... actually, I might almost be inclined to... have Geyser Mech wound... well... I gotta get this ant dealt with, is the problem. But then I could have Spark Mech kill the Alpha I don't like not making progress, but I guess killing 2 Leapers and having the ant down is something. Failing that, I could smoke the Alpha Leaper, then have Geyser Mech blast the Leaper here, which would also smoke the ant, enabling Spark Mech to, I think, step in here and shoot the anthill. I think the anthill would then burrow before burning, but that is okay. at least this means the anthill will... This is going to be a few too many Vec for my taste next turn, but it also means the anthill will be making much weaker things, so, you know. Also, that ant is on fire now. Good job, anthill. I like the way you do things. Alright, so what do we got today? Alright, this ant does not exist, basically. Alright. Okay, this is a little tricky. I could just have Spark Mech kill this Leaper now. But if I had Nimbus Mech smoke this thing, then the rail layer will just kill it, but I could push this guy to... I might be in a bad situation here. Though, no, that doesn't get the termite. I can't get where I need to be is the problem. Now, let's see. I could, kill this one and then have... no. No, I might be kind of screwed, actually. This is what I get for leaving too many Vec alive. That's completely my fuck-up. But... that and not having move upgrade on Nimbus Mech. Now, what can I guess this is just one grid. If I gotta eat a hit, that would be the one to eat. But if I did this, at least that would be block a spawn and... because this ant will be dead before anything happens. But then... yeah, the positioning here is just all wrong. I kept thinking, oh, I can walk through the rail layer, but not when it's like this, I can't. Sucks to be them, I guess. I wish I could shoot here with Nimbus Mech. Because then I could push the ant into the anthill and push this ant aside, but that isn't happening, so... now, if I do this, that's one down. And then... well, I guess... no, that wouldn't accomplish anything. Alright. Okay, presuming I want to ignore the Leaper, what result? I could have Geyser Mech kill this ant. Then what, actually? No, wait, I could have Spark Mech kill this ant, which isn't great, but it's something. Then I may just not have an answer to this one. No, wait, I could do this. But I don't think I can get this guy then. No, wait. Geyser Mech could get that termite. Nimbus Mech could then push this termite down, and Spark Mech could just shoot this one. And this Leaper just fucks that thing up. This is also really bad because this leaves a chasm here. But it would, you know, it'd work. But the objective is probably more important than the one grid point at this juncture, I guess. What I get for taking a train mission, right, guys? Come on, grid defense. Do something useful. Well, he's not wrong. Anyway, Izermech is badly out of position here. Which one's Sophia? Hot-headed is not that good for Nimbus Mech. Impervious is mildly useful with this squad, I guess. Or I could take Accelerator. Troublesome, troublesome. I'm leaning towards Accelerator simply because Nimbus Mech has little reason to be near the explosions. But I might end up switching Adam out and see what happens. Was Adam the one I had, the other pilot? I'll have to double check. Okay. Annoying, but I can work with this, probably. Okay, so one Termite, Ant, Leaper. Alright, so Spark Mech can't get where I want him, but I could at least have Geyser Mech do that. Nimbus Mech could just... Oh, wait. Nimbus Mech could actually solve the Termite from where she is just by doing this. Because that doesn't harm the rail layer. And Spark Mech can shoot this asshole, and Geyser Mech can shoot this asshole. This isn't great, but it's... You know, better than a sharp stick in the eye. Actually, Geyser Mech could get the Ant, but no, Spark Mech can't get an angle on the Leaper. Not that I actually need to... No, wait. I don't want her to die, so yeah. Well, this has been a terrible experience for everyone involved. Also, fuck you, Mr. Scion. So what are we thinking? Try this guy? I suppose his reset turn ability would be something. Oh god, not the Chasm one, not the Chasm one. This is gonna be a difficult mission for this... Well, I guess I've got two pushers. But... Should I try with him? I guess it's worth seeing what he rolls. Though Accelerator isn't bad. But still, he should be an adequate substitute if I can, Alright, yeah, this, yeah. Okay. Alright, let's put Geyser Mech there, and... Or maybe I should put Spark Mech there, and Geyser Mech here, so if the Leaper lands here, I can just push him in. And then... Nimbus up here, maybe? I don't know. Can't really bait the... No, wait, I could put someone here to bait the Mantis. But I'm hoping for the Leaper to end up here or something. I don't know. Incinerator and Mites is a obnoxious combination, I gotta be honest. I don't know if I can really do this. What a dick. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, well. So... I was gonna have Geyser Mech come around here and push the Leaper into the Incinerator, but what I could do here, though, is have Nimbus Mech pop a shot here. That pushes the Mantis aside... Kills the Leaper, pushes the Mantis aside. Pushes the Ant aside. and allows these two mechs to do something. I guess I could have Spark Mech then move onto the spawn and shoot the anthill, maybe? Either way, it's about as good a... Ooh, fancy. Okay, if he's in Nimbus Mech, though I guess I could move him to Spark Mech or something. I'll take Militia and double check what I've got. Okay, the Spark Mech having thick skin is pretty good, though. I'll have to think about this. I might just switch Sophia back. Anyway, point is, we're doing this, I guess. Gotta get that anthill fucked up. Right and proper. And just like this, maybe? Not optimal, but... Who even has time for these assholes? Okay, so I'm leaning towards having Nimbus Mech shoot over here. No, wait, Spark Mech could... If Spark Mech had a clean shot on this smoke, then it could pop them both right now. I could, I think, have Nimbus Mech do like this. Put the Mantis in the water, then Spark Mech moves up here and shoots these clouds. Boom. Whom fuck ants. And then, actually, wait. I could just have Geyser Mech do this and kill those two before I do any of that shit. Then Spark Mech could boom those, and Nimbus Mech could, I guess, shoot the termite down. So it at least blocks some two spawns for me. It's not perfect, but it's something. Still need to get some actual... Sorry, what am I saying? Right, yeah, need to get rid of the mites. Are there too many cracked things around here? I don't think there are. Yeah, this'll have to do for now. If next turn is low on Vec, that'll at least give me a chance to get mites dealt with. Oh, hey, that's convenient. And the Mantis can be dealt with immediately. Alright, so I could just do this right now. And then have Spark Mech do the Mantis right away. Hang on, is there any way I can push the termites into the depth without... No, if I'm standing here, it doesn't work. If I'm here, I can't shoot adjacent. Pretty much has to be where he is. But I can put Nimbus Mech on a spawn right away. And next turn I need Geyser Mech to be dealt with. But with 3 Vec, and 2 of them don't necessarily have a lot of good targets, that might be plausible. Wow. Dude's got opinions, I guess. Okay, good. Wait, the termite's not even doing anything? I mean, I'm not complaining, but really? Okay, so this is actually a little tricky. Wait, do I have the repair tweak still going? I do! Thank you. Was it Withered Plate who did that one? I think it was. I'll have to double check, but in the meantime, point is, I can just do this. Oh, Maybe I shouldn't be doing that one. Maybe that's not the correct action this time. No, come on, I gotta firestorm this one a little. Alright, mission accomplished, but I'm probably putting Sophia back in Nimbus Mech. Militia just isn't doing it for me, and I don't really want... And I'd rather have thick skin on Spark Mech than on Nimbus, so, who's the chosen one now, asshole? Oh, hey, minecarts. This one's great. Yeah. I have, excellent success rate with this one. I need to make sure not to put too much smoke next to those, I think. Alright, how do I do this? I guess I could just try to bait the termites. Oh god, and the alpha anthill, really? What? Okay, wait, if I do this, then no, the leaper can still... Maybe I'm thinking too hard about avoiding leapers. But I guess putting Nimbus Mech there makes sense. Gives her a good line of fire on most relevant places in the board. And I could just line these two up here. Termites are likely to go here. Do I really want them on the... Well, maybe. Not the end of the world if the minecarts do end up killing a few Vec, but much as I like to get stuff done early. And I'd rather have the termites hit them than... Yeah, I can't afford to hide everyone from the leaper. So, you know, whatever. Though I probably... In retrospect, though, I probably don't want termites leaving their rocks on the minecart tracks, but... Now, if the anthill plopped itself on the tracks, I would have gladly let it die. That would be more than worth it. Alright, so I'm currently thinking I want Spark Mech to do the leaper right away, because it's a fucking leaper. And then I could have Geyser Mech do this one, and Nimbus Mech... shit, I don't really want to leave the ant alive. But I also don't want this asshole plopping the rock there, so... I could just do this and let the termites die while killing the Scion. And without blocking anything. That would still be a pain from smoking this, but I really want that leaper gone. And it's not really any great skin off my ass if the termite's dead and the Scion's gone. This still sucks, but, you know. Alright, but I gotta get that anthill dealt with, unless it plops on the... Okay, that might be worth it. I'd absolutely have to let the minecarts go the next 2 turns, but on the other hand, you know. Okay, so... If I had Nimbus Mech push this ant up here, then it would kill the leaper, wouldn't it? Although I could also shoot here and... Let's see. If I do this, then the ant at least dies. Then I could move Nimbus Mech here and... Or up here and push the ant here to kill the leaper, I guess. I don't really love this. But then this termite needs to be stopped, and it's not gonna... It does make it tempting to just pop a shot here, but that's, you know... Then I'm not really solving problems. At least the anthill would be gone, though. And I don't think I can afford to do... Oh, I can go here right now. And then have Geyser Mech... Well... I want this ant gone if I'm fucking around, though, so... Hypothetically, I'd be killing this ant with... Oh, I could have Spark Mech kill it, but... Might make more sense, because then... I could have Spark Mech kill this ant right now. Then Nimbus Mech could, pop its shot here, pushing all these losers aside. Or, hell, I could have Geyser Mech go here and shoot the Leaper now, and have Nimbus Mech drop a shot on the on Geyser Mech, pushing the remaining two aside. Still pretty bad with the number of Vec coming next turn, though. But having the anthill gone is very much a lifesaver in this scenario. Or I could, you know, fail the mission. There are worse fates, you know. Technically. I might even be able to think of some if you give me a minute. Okay, so it's bottom one now. That's actually going to be a problem. Jesus, yeah, I might be screwed on the minecart thing. Like, wow, they do not want me doing this. Okay. The funny thing is, if I ignore the minecart, then I've only got one problem, but... These guys are stacked up in the perfectly wrong way for everything, and I gotta... Alright, so, let me think here. If I want these guys out of my way... Hang on, how much damage do they do? Not enough to kill the Mantis. But, one shot here from Nimbus Mech would do... Yeah, I think this is simply not doable, because I let this ant get stuck down here, and I don't have a way to kill the ant. Or get it out... I can't get it out of the way, obviously, and I can't kill it without putting Spark Mech in the way. Now, I could have Nimbus Mech shoot here, which would incidentally get the termites killed, so it might be worth doing anyhow. Like, I could have Spark Mech just kill this Mantis, then Nimbus Mech shoot here, pushing the termites so they'll run to their death, and the Mantis up here to hit the other Mantis. And then Geyser Mech could, I don't know, shoot this Mantis for all anyone gives a fuck. I guess if I want to get this Mantis, I'd be best served having Geyser Mech shoot smoke up here, and then Spark Mech... shoot smoke here and here, and have Spark Mech light the smoke so the two Mantises both die. Though I guess if this Mantis is getting pushed up, then Geyser Mech could spawn block while doing this. No, wait, actually, Geyser Mech could just do like this, which neutralizes that Mantis one way or another. Then Nimbus Mech could shoot here, and Spark Mech could, I guess, pop the smoke if I want, but either way, the ant's gonna eat the minecart and I'm failing the mission. At least I'm getting the robotics lab thing. You know, one perfect island award ain't the end of the world. Right? It's not, right? Fuck you, minecarts. No one cares about you anyway. The annoying part is the mission. What a time to not have time travel anymore, right? Guess we're done here. Okay, may as well take advantage of the repair tweak. I mean, the Vec are all gone now. Couldn't they just send another cart? Anyway. I assume I'm doing move on one of these guys. Probably Spark, because Nimbus has Accelerator now. And then, see what I can scare up at. Okay, I still don't want to do this. I probably could if I set off some explosions, but with... It's gonna be messy. And nobody can fly, so... I'll get into a bad situation if I try that shit. This looks kind of tough for this squad, honestly, but maybe. Probably easier than killing 5 or fewer, especially with the, you know, decoy places. I'm better off with this one. At least it's got death tiles. Alright, how do I want to do this? Frankly, I'm glad to see the Scion at least, but... I guess... Alright. If the Leaper goes for one of my mechs, they can just kill it immediately. And, as for the anthill, you know... Fuck anthills. Yes, I agree with Clear Pastry. Oh, hey, that's convenient. Alright, so... I could just have Nimbus Mech do like this. Leaving the smoke next to the objective building is not... Wrong thing. And I think weakening the anthill by even 1 means it'll... I think at slightly reduced health, it makes flying ants that only have 1 HP. But only 1 HP is significant when one of my weapons does 1 damage. As do bumps. And then I could just have Spark Mech smoke this thing, and Geyser Mech, maybe grab the Time Pod? Leaving the Time Pod here might actually help, but... I still don't feel good about leaving a Time Pod lying with this squad especially, you know? Oh shit, I need to block spawns. But I can't reach any. That's a problem. Like, there's not much I can do about that right now, except to go here and hope next turn goes better. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not sure if there was even an option here. But I already fucked the Perfect Island Award, so, you know. It's life. Huh. I thought for sure it'd... Well, whatever. Okay, so I should be able to block 2 spawns this turn. In fact, I could just step over here and push this guy onto that spawn. And that'll be 2 spawns this turn. And then... Oh shit, the Scion regenerated him. That's why it's a full power asshole. Alright. But yeah, having Geyser Mech do the thing makes sense, I think, in this case. Then this is going to be an awkward setup, but... And then, probably better off just shooting the anthill now. Even if that leaves an extra ant lying around. I hate that this is going to be blocked, but I don't see a good play here. Unless... Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I almost didn't notice. Fuck me, I'm an idiot. Except that will leave a spawn not blocked. So that's bad. But if I do that, then I could have Nimbus Mech push this one over here, and Geyser Mech block this spawn. So that could be okay. This is still, honestly, a mess of a fucking situation for everyone involved, but, too bad I have to go on this one and can't, like... You know. Would be great to push this guy into the into the chasm, but, one does what one must in this cruel world. Don't want to fail all my missions, you know. I guess I should have blown some smoke, but... And yeah, good thing I picked up that time pod. I don't actually know for certain if the death tile would still have spawned on a time pod square, but I choose to assume it would have. And looks like I can just have Geyser Mech go here and push this guy in the chasm now. This flying ant is already dead. And, well, you know, I should probably shoot the anthill. I guess I could have Nimbus Mech push the termites down here, which would leave 2 spawns blocked. Don't know if it's really wise to fuck around like that, though. Actually, there's like 4 damn spawns. I probably should, sorry to say. Much as I hate it. I'd rather have a weakened termite knocking around than, you know... And 2 more Vec. Oh, being blocked in here is definitely no fun. I dislike this. Oh, wow. Wow, they're really fucking me around today, ain't they? Yeah, okay, I might be in deep shit. I guess Geyser Mech can get over here and smoke this guy. And Nimbus Mech can blow some smoke here to push this guy away. And Spark Mech can shoot the anthill for its temerity. Or, whatever, something like that. Yeah, I'll just, stand here and... Yeah. Ooh, fancy. Okay, Impervious is actually a really good idea for this guy. I mean, Streetwise would be good if it wasn't innately building immune, but Impervious is exactly right for him. That cookie is already baked. He doesn't need more fire. Right, she, I forgot. Her name's Cleo Pastry or something. Fair question, I guess. Ooh, fancy. Excuse me. Alright, yeah, I think I'm just gonna take the move for now. And then, I want spread smoke and awkwardness inducer, but I'm not getting 4 cores this time. Well, we'll see what happens. Oh, right, Antlion Leader. I don't think he has too much health. Thank heaven it's a normal anthill, though. Okay, so how do I do this? I hate getting blacked in with these ground pounders, but there's just no good place to put my units here. Alright, so this Leaper's only good spot to go for a mech is next to Geyser Mech here, but... And the Antlion Leader is going to need to be shot in the face. But with only 2 HP, I'm not as fussed as I could be. Or with only... Sorry, I can't talk. With only 5 HP. Oh, that's nice of him. I might just... Yeah. Oh, hey, that's convenient, I think. Alright, so my first thought is I could smoke this guy and drop the Leaper to its death. Then Spark Mech could get over here on the... fuck no. I would like to block a spawn, but I would like to hurt the anthill more. Actually, I could drop smoke on the Leaper and then have Spark Mech, well... Heck, shoot the Leaper, which would blow up the ant and Leaper and damage the anthill. Well, no, wait, because the ant would be pushed up. I'm not sure this is really advantageous, but... And then Geyser Mech can get one of these squares and at least damage the boss. Which is something. This is still kind of a fuck of a mess. But at least a 1 HP anthill is less of a threat, relatively speaking. But this is going to be too many Vec, and of course more Leapers, more Scion, more fuck everything. Oh, very good, very good. Keep setting your own ants on fire, that's what I like to see. Alright, so my immediate inclination is that I could have Nimbus Mech drop a shot here, pushing the ant into the anthill. The ant's already burning, but even so, killing the anthill is a meritorious deed here. Then Clear Pastry can kill that ant, and I'm just treading water if I do 1 damage to the fucking boss, though. Because there's a Scion right there. But getting rid of the anthill is still non-trivial progress. Actually, wait, can the boss regenerate when he's burrowed? I don't know how that works. I think I just heard the regenerate sound. Yeah, okay, it happened. Screw you, Leaper, I'm trying to work here. Okay, so... if I blew smoke like this, and then had Spark Mech get an angle on setting it off, that would be hilarious. But, hang on. Let me think here. I need to get this guy. Well, this guy too. Fuck. There's too much stuff here. I'm not sure I have an answer to it. Because I need the Scion gone. That's not really optional at this point. But let's see. If I put the smoke on these two tiles, essentially, I could have the Nimbus mech push this Mantis into water, and then Spark mech could shoot, blowing up the Scion and Mantis and badly damaging the Antlion. Problem is that leaves this Leaper damaging a building. I am not certain I can save all the buildings, though. Man, Antlion Leader really loves this spot, though. Now, at least it's only a 1. Now, if I did this, no, that's not correct. I don't know. This is still tempting. Letting the Leaper have its fun is still tempting, because at least that would put me on track to finish off the boss next turn. Failing that, if I do like this, then I could, and Spark Mech could blow up the Scion, badly damage the Alpha Mantis, and leave this guy running in the water, but the Antlion wouldn't be. Yeah, I think I have to let a building go here. At least I don't see a winning move. The game of life. Besides, this is a pretty Firestorm move, if I do say so. Now, come on, Grid Defense. You have a job to do. Wait, is it just me, or is Grid Defense really on the fucking ball this island? Alright, so I think I need Spark Mech to land the killing blow over here. Because Geyser Mech can't get in position, but wouldn't you know it, there's some smoke right there. And this loser... Alright, yeah, I guess Geyser Mech could push this Termite so it ends up in the water, and Nimbus Mech can just smoke this one. Or push it out of position, it does not matter. Anyway, fuck off, Antlion Leader. Oh, whoops. Yeah, it's not moving anymore, so it can't go in the water. Whatever. Point is, nothing went wrong at all. You know. Except for those things we're not talking about. Oh, right, yeah, that one. Alright, Adam's not really doing it for me, but this even less, so... Now, what do we got? Yeah, I kind of need spread smoke, don't I? That's just so useful for this. And then... I'm thinking I'll give him health for now, and then I can transfer to Awkwardness Inducer when I get one more core. Really, Nimbus Mech needs the health, but Anyway, thank you for watching, and join me next time for part 3. Oh god, had centipedes too?